Hello, everybody, citizens of Canada and the world. My name is Marcel Ernie, freedom fighter. Today is 4 p.m., February 4th, 2022. Shit is hitting the fan. I just read some very disturbing news that GoFundMe, which was pressured by the Liberals, Trudeau, and whoever else is actually in the bottom or the top of GoFundMe, is corrupt, and they have stolen $9 million from the Freedom Convoy's fundraiser. And so GoFundMe supports peaceful protests. This is GoFundMe's, their statement. GoFundMe supports peaceful protests, and we believe that was the intention of the Freedom Convoy 2022 fundraiser when it was first created. We now have evidence that law enforcement and the previously peaceful demonstration has become an occupation, with police reports of violence and unlawful activity. Now, if you guys have been seeing any of the news away from CBC, those fascists, propaganda, Castanet, Global, all these bastards that need to be thrown in the garbage, because I was listening to CBC driving the car earlier, and they were talking about, like how it's unpeaceful and we're just tyrants out there. That the people are the tyrants. And so it's such bullshit.
Last week's trucker convoy, the city received a lot of messages from concerned residents.
We've received reports of houses with We Heart healthcare workers signs being egged, anti-Semitic and racist language, and people violating public health orders, so going into small businesses without masks.
Health says the city respects its residents.
Let's continue. How the enforcement of the previously peaceful demonstration has become an occupation, with police reports of violence and other unlawful activity. I've seen a lot of videos of officers that they are interviewing say, this is awesome, people are dancing in the street. So we know this is all bullshit. It's just like they turned the traffic cameras off so they can't see how many people are in the convoy. The government is so corrupt. The media is so corrupt. Big tech, big pharma, big media, big assholes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm down here with a police officer in Ottawa. How are you doing today?
Doing great.
How's it been down here?
Nothing but good. People are super good. The truckers have been having a good time. They've been getting their point across. And you know what? It's a beautiful city that we're in, and they can't ignore all of this, right?
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Now continue. To ensure GoFundMe remains a trusted platform, we're all going to trust you now. So essentially, GoFundMe also has shareholders, and these shareholders are getting pissed off that because they're on the billionaire elite side, right? As trusted platform, we work with local authorities to ensure we have a detailed, factual understanding of events taking place on the ground. Following a review of relevant facts and multiple discussions with local law enforcement, the city officials, this fundraiser is now in violation of our Terms and Service, Term 8, which prohibits the promotion of violence and harassment and has been removed from the platform. GoFundMe and the government are essentially declaring war on the people.
And frankly, disgusted by the behavior displayed by some people protesting in our nation's capital. Hate can never be the answer. I want to be very clear. We are not intimidated by those who hurl insults and abuse at small business workers and steal food from the homeless. We won't give in to those who fly racist flags. We won't cave to those who engage in vandalism or dishonor the memory of our veterans.
Organizers provided a clear distribution plan for the initial $1 million that was released earlier this week, and confirmed funds would be used only for participants who traveled to Ottawa to participate in a peaceful protest. Given how this situation has evolved, no further funds will be directly distributed to the Freedom Convoy organizers. We will work with organizers to send all remaining $9 million funds to credible and established charities verified by GoFundMe. The anger is building, guys. So keep the protests peaceful, guys. We are making progress in Saskatchewan, even though I just gave a report on, Chris Moo from Saskatchewan saying he's removing the mandates. I got a lot of people sending me information that he's just tricking people. Removing the mandates doesn't mean he's removing the emergency order. Essentially martial law. So then he'll just introduce another mandate and another control of the people and just give it a different name. In fact, there's documents that I read that this is exactly the case. digital code, controlling the people, controlling our money. It's going down into worse than a social credit system, guys. So GoFundMe, just like to the officer in my previous videos, GoFundMe.
Couldn't tell
You don't know what this officer's name is.
So you can have my name when you get out of the vehicle. We can look at your plate and deal with this like adults.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
So you're giving me the middle finger on your YouTube video.
Yeah, because you deserve it. You deserve
I
it.
deserve it. Okay.
Right at you. You will be held accountable. All you politicians will be held accountable. And Jason Kenney in Alberta, you will be held accountable. The people are now asking for your representatives to throw you out. And Mr. of Saskatchewan, Mr. Moo, your bullshit is not going to work. We are not going to give up just because you say you're dropping a mandate. It does not end until you guys are out of office, put in a cell, as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, guys, again, it's 4:05 p.m., February 4th. Shit's hitting the fan. Oh, shit. Okay, be safe, everybody. Peaceful protests. Oh, yeah, the schools. The kids are walked out of school in Drayton Valley. I'm doing a video of that right now to push online. The kids are walked out of school because of the breathing barriers mandate. They're tired of wearing the breathing barriers. We're all tired of this bullshit. I was just in the bank today. Everyone's wearing a breathing barrier still. What are you doing, Canadians? Take that shit off. We're so tired of this shit. Following along with the breathing barriers everywhere. You are showing your complicit compliance is hurting Canada.
What do you make of the extreme elements trying to latch onto the truck convoy you supported?
Well, you know what I think is interesting is that when there's a left-wing protest on Parliament Hill, we don't see the Liberal media going through every single name of the people who attends to try and find one person that they can disparage the whole group with. You know, we don't see CBC, for example, has been accused by its own employees of systemic racism. And yet we don't see the media here generalize that everyone who works at the CBC is a racist. Whenever you have 5,000 or 10,000 people who are part of any group, you're bound to have a number who have or say unacceptable things. And they should be individually responsible for the things they say and do. But that doesn't mean we disparage the thousands of hard-working, law-abiding, and peaceful truckers who quite frankly have kept all of you alive the last 2 years by filling your grocery shelves with the food that you eat and filling your homes with the products that you rely upon. So I think that it is possible to hold individually responsible anyone who says or does anything unacceptable, while showing support for the hardworking, law-abiding, peace-loving truckers who are fighting for their freedom and their livelihoods, and on whom we have depended for our very existence over the last 2 years.
We are done with this bullshit. I am Marcel Ernie, Ernie Racing News. If you guys would like to support my uncensored platform, check out the description. I just started asking for some help. I am going after the RCMP, Castanet, the City of Kelowna, the individual who harassed me, but he did not harass me on his own. He was told to go by there. There is a lot to this story, guys. Freedom fighters are being attacked by the city, by the politicians. I will not stand. I am going to make claim against all these corporations. I am not a corporation. I am man.
Freedom have you lost? What freedom have you lost? Tell me a freedom you've lost. I lost my mind because I haven't slept in 5 days. It has to stop.
Then it stops when the government lifts the mandates.
You idiot! The mandates are provincial, not federal. The mandates. If you're mad about wearing a mask or getting a vaccine, go talk to Doug Ford.